Oh, my lash look funny. Okay, maybe that's just me. You know, gotta check my face. Today is arm day. Let me close. Happy Monday, y'all. Trying to bring y'all over my computer. So I'm signed in a little early. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time before we actually get started. It's a little nippy in here. I feel like I'm about to start turning on some heat, y'all. Let me do my mic check. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I guess it'll help if I turn the sound up, y'all. Okay. I heard myself. All right, y'all. Mic check is complete. I don't know if I'm gonna wear any shoes today. I'm in my house, y'all. I'm not putting on no shoes. It's upper body day. So we got 3 rounds, 6 exercises, 1 minute each. Follow along. Pin that. So we're gonna get started in a few minutes. I'm gonna give everybody time to get what they need. So I'm using 12 and 15-pound dumbbells. And I'm gonna use both about the same. So we have 6 exercises total. I'm gonna use my 15-pound dumbbell for 2 of the exercises, okay? So 12-pound dumbbells for 4 of the exercises, 15-pound dumbbell for 2 of them. If you want to lift heavier, that is fine. Hey, Kellis, good morning. But this is the weight I like to use. So, yeah. We're only going to do 3 rounds today. Versus normally, I feel like I do 4. If you want to do 4, once it's all said and done, you can happily do 4. Okay, I don't know how to say your name. Luna. Hey, Luna. Thank you for engaging with the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes, y'all. We're going to start at 11:35. So, dumbbells, water. In between rounds, we're going to take a 2-minute break. This first round, I'm going to walk y'all through form, each exercise, and then after that, we're going to get rolling, okay? We're going to get rolling after that. So the first round is going to be a little slow. Just make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Once again, I'm using 12-pound and 15-pound dumbbells. Use what you think is going to push you through these rounds. If you want to lift a little heavier, by all means do so. Okay, it's okay if you call me Luna. I like that. Thank you, Luna. But happy Monday. Let's see. It's starting to get a little nippy outside, y'all. It's 68 degrees. So if you do want to get some steps in a day and go for a walk, today will be a great day to do that. Because the weather's pretty nice. You may start off a little cold, but as, you know, your body starts warming up from the movement, it's actually a good temperature, okay? Woo, we're going to get started in 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. Let me go ahead and pull my dumbbells back. So we're going to start with dynamic warm-up. The dynamic warm-up is going to be anywhere between about 3 minutes. I was about to say 3 to 5, but I'm not going to play myself. It's going to be about 3 minutes. Each exercise or each stretch is 20 seconds. 20 seconds, y'all. 20 seconds. We're going to get started in about a minute or less here. And then we're going to be rocking and rolling. So the main focus for today's workout our delt, so our shoulder, okay? We got our bicep we're gonna hit. We got our lats. Well, it's kind of hard for me to show y'all, but traps. And then our shoulder blades, okay? I'll just say that to make it easier to understand, okay? I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else I missed. But so you're really gonna feel it here and that back, okay? So anybody talks about bra fat or back fat, I got y'all today. I know somebody asked me last week if I do back exercises. So yes, I do. Here you go. Most of these exercises do focus on the back. Even if it's not the primary focus group, like even we're gonna hit our lateral. So we're gonna hit our lat raise and we're gonna come to the front. That's still focused on our back, okay? So we're working on upper body, okay? We're working on getting that nice V cut here. We're working on our biceps, lats, traps, okay? We got it all. So all right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's now 11:35 my time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. This workout is gonna take about 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes, and that's including the warm up and the cool down, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the warm up. Just follow along, 20 seconds. We're gonna start with mod jacks. And remember, a lot of times you want your dynamic warm up to emulate what the workout's gonna be, right? Because we wanna make sure we're warming up those same muscle groups, okay? So we're gonna start with modified jacks. Step out the same arm with the same leg, and let's go. So just follow along, step in. I'll play music for the second and third round, okay? For now, I just want y'all to go with the flow, what I'm doing, okay? We got about 5 seconds. Then we're gonna move to overhead lateral. 3, 2, 1. I gotta start my watch. I'll do that after we warm up. So here we're just trying to stretch all through here, okay? Woo, I feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go to raise the roof. That way we make sure we're stretching out. Hey, Legacy, what's going on? Oh, yeah, thank you, Kellis. Yeah, start your watch. I wish I'd have seen that before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm starting now. Y'all give me some arm circles, okay? Arm circles going forward. So I get my watch going. That way we don't get interrupted. I'm putting mine on traditional strength training. So Kellis, if you did my workout earlier today on TikTok, or if you know anything like that, I want you to go ahead and check off the workout in the app, but I'll talk to you about it. I have to tell y'all how the points are getting counted in the app, but I'll talk to you about it, Kellis. Okay, take it backwards if you haven't already. Woo. I gotta alternate. Elbow just popping. Elbow, shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hit the core. So we're gonna do a torso twist because you should be engaging your core when you work out. So we're gonna make sure we stretch that out as well. And because we're working back, during the torso twist also works your back, okay? We got one more after this, and then we're gonna go into the workout, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to just do pullbacks, just like this, because you're gonna see with the workout, we're really gonna be working those shoulder blades. I'm gonna ask you to make them touch. So same way you do this movement, where you try to bring those shoulder blades in, right? We're almost trying to make those elbows touch. Not for real, but you get it. That's how I want you to be during the workout when we do our bent over row. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, y'all. If you need to continue stretching, please do so. We just did about a little over, well, no, that's about a 3-minute stretch right there. If you need to keep stretching, go ahead as I talk. I'm using, once again, my 12-pound dumbbells and my 15-pound dumbbell. The 15-pound dumbbell get used for 2 exercises, my 12 for the other 4. We're going to start with single arm shoulder press, okay? I'm using my 15-pound for that one. My feet are going to be in a staggered stance. exercise is going to be for 1 minute. So the point of this is we went from 40 to 45. We've done 50. Now we're doing a minute. We got to change something within our workout that's really going to make our body work. And we got to just keep our body guessing. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right arm out. Left arm 90 degree. And we're pushing up. Keeping it nice and controlled. Up. Then bring it down. Okay? I like to bring mine here. Some people like to bring it here. It depends on what you're trying to work. But I feel like stopping it right there, that 90 degree, is where I'm able to work my back just a little more. Okay? So we got 60 seconds of this. We are now 30 seconds in. With this, if you are intermediate to advanced, we're looking to get anywhere between 12 to 15 reps. Okay, if you can get a few more in, that's great. But I just want to give y'all a number to shoot for. 12 to 15 reps, okay? 15 seconds left. That arm should be burning. Your back. I really feel it in my upper back. Here we go. And countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take 15 seconds in between each exercise to kind of let you shake it out. And then also just because we may have to switch dumbbells in between certain exercises. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows always popping, y'all. You would think it wouldn't pop no more since I did this workout already once today. Hey, Tanika. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. Sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling my phone. I don't know how that call able to come through. So we got less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sorry. So, bent over row. That is the car rental company keep calling my phone. I had lost my headphones in the rental car, and they keep calling me. So I apologize for it freezing. Let's get started. Bent over row. My feet are shoulder width apart. And this is where I want to bring those shoulders together. I'm so irritated that my phone is not ignoring it. Ignore it. Yeah, I got tights underneath here, and I don't like that they're showing because they're red. So I got on red spandex, y'all. That ain't my drawers, okay? It's red spandex. I want y'all thinking my drawers showing. My underwear. No. I have on spandex. I always wear tights underneath my clothes, y'all. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. But good job. This is where I want you to make sure your shoulders are trying to kiss. Okay? We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to move to lateral to front. You just need one dumbbell. We're going to go from that lateral raise and move to the front. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Lateral. Come to the front. We're going to do each side for 30 seconds. Okay? Lateral. Want to make sure that shoulder and that wrist are aligned. Bring to the front. Back down. Okay? So, yeah, y'all. I left my headsets in the rental car when I was in Arizona. Go ahead and switch sides. I knew I had left them, but the shuttle from going to the airport from the car rental place kind of long. And I was like, I didn't feel like I had enough time to go back for them because I didn't know what the security was going to look like because, you know, with the government shutdown. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. Why? So my friend was there. Was like, I can get them for you. But you have to fill out, it's so much you have to do to get your missing items. So I was like, never mind. So now I'm going to my 15-pound dumbbell. We got waiter curls. I want those elbows nice and tight to your hip right here. Choke up underneath that dumbbell. We don't want to flop our elbows out because then we're working more of our back. We have enough back exercises for today, okay? So you want to keep those elbows nice and tight and come straight up, okay? We're going to start in 5 seconds, and I'm going to finish my story. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I had to fill out missing, like a lost and found report. Then you have to wait for them to get in contact with you. And my friend was going to pick them up. So I'm kind of irritated at how their process is. Because I'm like, y'all would just got back to me. I could have got my headphones. They popping? Okay. But yeah, why they want to charge $45 to ship them? Headset, mind you, these headsets weren't that heavy. They want to charge $45. Child, keep them headphones, okay? Keep them. There were not no beats or anything like that. Keep them. They my workout headphones. And y'all see I work out from home with y'all. So how often do you think I'm really using them headsets? Keep them. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going back to my 12-pound dumbbell, okay? So we're going to go from the lateral. We're pretty much doing a bicep lateral. So it's a lateral bicep, okay? We're going to have our arm out, okay? So we're going to do 30 seconds each arm, and then we'll switch. You know, I don't know what's going on. Also, they just, you know, look like I work out or something. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That arm out. Bicep curl. You may have to go down and wait for these because I get it. Remember, I told you anytime you're doing a lateral curl, it's going to be heavy when you're going away from your body. So if you need to go down and wait, do so. We got 10 more seconds, then we're going to switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Go right into it. No break. And see, I try to tell y'all, you don't have to use super heavy weights to get those arms to pop. I think I definitely see the difference in my arms from when I first started working out this year to now. And y'all see, I've been using 12 and 15 pounds. It's all about intensity, your rest, how long you're working out, you know. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Next exercise, we got mod jack. You're gonna have your palm facing out, and we're gonna bring that dumbbell up just like that. We got 30 seconds each side. If you need help getting that dumbbell up, you're gonna step out and up, okay? But I don't wanna see you swinging it. You just wanna step that foot out to kind of help guide it up, okay? We're gonna start in 10 seconds. You're gonna want your feet shoulder width apart, but if you need help stepping out, have them together and then step out, okay? 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna show you both ways. So this is the way I would want you to do it. Feet together. Bring that dumbbell nice and controlled down, okay? If you need help getting it up, feet together, step out, okay? But the goal is that you don't even need that step out. I feel like I'm getting stronger because I don't even need to step out. I used to need that step out. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. I'm going to bring mine down slow before I switch. And go right into it. Okay? Good job. Way to work. This is our last exercise. Then you get a break. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Way to work. Way to work. We get a 2-minute break. Remember, we're already 33% of the way done. You know, when you say it like that, you know, be over before you know it. 2-minute break. If you need to, get you some water, shake it out, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do because we're getting ready to get started in 1:50 with the second round, okay? That's the only bad thing about wearing spandex underneath your leggings is that the type of spandex I have underneath here, the material makes my pants slide down, which is the whole reason why I have them on. is in case my pants start to fall down a little bit, you don't see nothing. Trying to see what music I wanted to play. We on YouTube now, so my TikTok people, you already know we on YouTube, baby. We don't get no Cardi, no Aaliyah. We don't get that, okay? We over here with the beats. So for y'all who are working out with me, go ahead and listen to your own music. This is the time to have your own playlist. At this point, just follow along. You don't even have to listen to me talk, okay? Listen to your own music to keep you motivated. Yeah, you don't have to listen to me. We got 45 seconds, y'all. 45 seconds, and we back at it. We got the single arm shoulder press. These next 2 rounds are going to move a little faster because I'm not talking as much in between exercises. It's exercise, 15 seconds. We go right back into the next exercise, okay? So we got 30 seconds. So when we hit in about 20 seconds, I'm going to start getting myself together. Play this amazing beats. Ooh. 20 seconds, y'all. Get your mind right. Okay, I'm gonna get us going. Or not. I guess you don't want to play, y'all. I'm usually don't want to play. It's playing, it's just not playing. Okay, let me refresh. Y'all lucky. You get a couple of more seconds. I mean, I wasn't gonna put in too much work for these beats now. Okay, 10 seconds. We're gonna get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna count my reps, see how many I get. That's 6. So it looks like I should be able to get anywhere between 15 to 20 reps. Right now I'm at 10, that's 11. 13. So I want y'all hitting between 12 and 15. That's 15. That was 19 reps. Oh, get 15-second rest. I was about to hop right into it. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, I'm on pace. I'm at 10. We got 15 seconds left and I'm on 16. All right. Good job. Bent over row. That was 20 reps. Palms facing up. Get that nice bend over. Once again, so yeah, I got on spandex, y'all. Spandex. Let's go. Good job. Way to work, y'all. We're holding at the top for a little bit and then go back down. Halfway. We're really trying to work that back. If you want to, you can lean over a little even more and come here. Five, 4, 3, 2. Good job. We got lateral to front. Remember, 30 seconds each side. 5 seconds. Go that lateral and then come forward. Okay? And let's work. Feel that all in my back. Is when you do that forward motion that you're gonna feel it. Is when you're coming from that lateral to the front. Okay, switch arms. Go right into it. It's 30 seconds each side. Three, 2, and 1. We got our waiter curl. So I'm going to my 15. This is when you want to get underneath that dumbbell. Try to find the best position. Keep those elbows nice and tight. Let's go. Good job, good job. Coming from our 30-second mark. This is when my biceps start to burn a little bit. 15 seconds, y'all, 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going back to that 12-pound dumbbell. We got our lateral curl in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So you should feel that in your delt and your bicep. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm trying to figure out my oblique look like that for a minute. Switch it right over. So our goal for this is to get about 6 on each side. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we got our mod jack. But we swing that arm up. Palm facing out, okay? Palm facing out. 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1. Leg go. Good work. Nice and controlled coming down. Last one, then we're gonna switch. Good job, switch it over. This is our last exercise, and then we get a break. Then we got one more round. So you see what it looks like from the back. Good job, way to work. 2-minute break, y'all. 2-minute break, 2-minute break, 2-minute break. How y'all feeling? When I tell y'all, this is what I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and this is what I'm gonna feel it. This music, boy, I tell you. I hope y'all got your own headsets or music playing, because this baby is not gonna get you motivated. Luckily, I am mentally tough. 90 seconds, y'all. Get your water. Shake out those arms. I keep pulling out my pants because they keep falling. Like, my waist, y'all know as women, the way our bodies are made, certain ratios. My waist to hip to glute ratio is not matching, okay? We got 40 seconds, y'all, then we're back at it. Then we got our single arm shoulder press, okay? This song no better. I thought it was gonna, you know, put a little pep in me. It's kind of staying along the same tempo. All right, y'all, here we go. We got 8 seconds and we're on to this third round. This is the third and final round, so we're about on track. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm in my staggered stance, that right foot in front. I feel like I feel this the most. Out of all the exercises, this one gets me the most. I don't know where the guys are. You know, I was MIA from YouTube a lot last week. I think I only got on like once last week. Me being out of town. So we got to give them time to get back on, readjust. 15 seconds, y'all. Let's go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. 10 seconds, then we're on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. After lifting with this arm, my arm, like, baby, we not staying out straight. So if you can do that, kudos to you. I'm trying to bring it down nice and controlled. I can feel it working my lats, my traps, the shoulder. Keep it nice and controlled where you get that work in. Because your body has to stabilize in order to keep it nice and controlled. We got 15 seconds. Good job. Keep pushing through. This is the last time we got to do this exercise today. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Grab your dumbbells. We got bent over row. Put my pants up for this one. This the one. My spandex went that crazy. I'm gonna bend over a lot more. Let's go. If your back don't feel this, whew, I don't know what you're doing. Good job. We got 25 seconds. Stay with it. I know your back's starting to get tired. Push through. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. We got lateral to front. So we go that lateral, come front. Okay? 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, our goal is to get about 6 in. Okay? That's 3. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go right to that switch. No break. You got to get 6. Take you about 5 seconds each one, okay? We're right on task. We're right on cue, okay? Stay with it. We're on pace. That's 4. That's 5. 6. Yep, I do have dimples, Brian. Well, I think I really just have one. Mod jack. Grab that 15-pound dumbbell. Keep those elbows nice and tight to the body. Let's work. Keep those elbows tucked to the body, okay? Good job. Way to work. Halfway, 30 seconds in, okay? Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. We got 10 seconds. And then we got 2 exercises left. When we out, 2 minutes left. And good job. We got our lateral curl. I'm grabbing my 12-pound dumbbell. Remember, the lateral curl, we come out and we curl. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Three, 2, 1. Switch and just go right into it. You got to get 6. We're right on cue. Probably get 7. 5, 4, 3, 2. I never say 1. Now we got the mod jack, palm face up. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You gotta get 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch it over. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. Think of it. Last 4 reps. Last 2 reps. Good job. Woo. Now, if we try to do that last one slow and not worry about the reps, you probably would have got about 4 in, because trying to come slow down against gravity, it takes longer than 5 seconds. Because on average, in order to get 6 reps, we had to average about 5 seconds each rep. But good job, y'all. Way to work. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out if you're working out with me. Because I know, especially after that last exercise, all of this is sore. It should be tight, should I say. But good job. It felt a little different not wearing shoes. I didn't have shoes on today. Normally, I always put on shoes. It just helps with your stability and your base. But I thought I'll get away with it today. And it made me work a little bit more because you're not as stable, because you're not as flat. Because your shoe, I don't feel like explaining it, y'all. Just know you got to work a little harder. Just know, okay? 20 seconds, we're going to start stretching it out. We're going to do static stretch. The main thing we're going to focus on are the arms. So altogether, that workout was about 34 minutes. But between the stretching, it's going to come out to be about 40 minutes total, okay? So from start to finish, 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and stretch. We're going to hold each one for about 20 to 30 seconds. A lot of times it depends on how I'm feeling. Like if my muscles feel really tight from the workout, I'll hold it just a little longer. Because remember, you're breaking down. It's like microscopic fibers that you're breaking down when you work out. And then your body has to go back and repair it, okay? So that's how, and in that repairing, it's basically like you're rebuilding. Okay, I always tell y'all it's like renovations, right? When you renovate your home, you have to tear it down to make it look better. That's what we're basically doing with our muscles. We're tearing our muscles up when we work out, but they're getting rebuilt to look even better, right? So after this, we're gonna put our arms behind our back. 3, 2, 1. Woo. My arms are definitely tired. That was 7 rounds for me. This morning I did 4 rounds on TikTok. Y'all join my TikTok if you aren't already. It's LJ's World. But you might be able to find me under Get Fit with LJ as well. Yeah. I posted my time in Arizona. That's where I was. If I didn't tell y'all I was in Arizona, I didn't want to tell y'all when I was there because people are crazy. And a lot of times you got to tell people where you were after you get back, right? So yeah, that's where I was. I was in Arizona. I did a lot of different hiking. I did 3 different, no, was it 3? I did 4 different activities, but 3 of them were hikes. So I plan on showing you all of them. Everything I did, I recorded. So we're going to hold it in the back. So I plan on telling you or showing you everything that I did. Just give me some time. I already posted my Camelback Mountain hike. I'm going to post the other one probably sometime tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to spread it out throughout the week. Hold it to the front. Arch your back a little bit. That way you can stretch it out. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. If you need to stretch out a little more, please do so. So your upper body will be a little sore. You'll probably feel it, like I said, in your back. I will be posting some short videos. This is going to get broken down. So if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade, you name it. I'll also post it on here as a YouTube short. Whew. I'm trying to think of anything else. Thursdays, I'll be going live on, that's one thing I'm changing. I know every month I try to come out with something different. So, first of all, let me go in order. Tomorrow is walk and talk. So we'll be walking and talking. I'll be giving some nutrition advice and just talking about everything, even casual conversation. What about those aces? I forgot to mention that. My WNBA team won. What about those Jaguars? We beat Kansas City. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So tomorrow, walk and talk. And then, of course, you got stretching and lower body on Wednesday. Thursdays, y'all. So Thursdays, I will be going live on TikTok at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for anybody who prefers that I work out at night, that is your opportunity to train with me at night. Tomorrow, the walk and talk is at 11:30 here. So I do it twice. I do it at 7:30 in the morning on TikTok, and then I do it 11:30 on YouTube. So whichever one you want to do. TikTok, 7:30, YouTube, 11:30. That's tomorrow. Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday, I'll be doing, we'll mainly focus on triceps. So today, what we focused on was bicep, delts, lats, traps. So we'll be focusing on triceps, okay? We're gonna engage other parts of our body, but as a primary focus group, it's gonna be triceps, okay? I never realized how much people like working triceps. One of my videos I posted on Lemonade. I don't know if y'all use that app, but it's Lemonade. I guess it's a sister app to TikTok. I posted a bye-bye bat wings, which I've done that on. I've done that video everywhere. I've done it on Instagram. It's been posted on TikTok, but it got 166,000 views on Lemonade. And the funny thing is, y'all, I really don't even use Lemonade like that because, let me be honest, you can't monetize on Lemonade. So I don't really use Lemonade. I was posting on there at one point just because I felt like it is a good platform to post on, but it's crazy because that's where I get my most engagement. I'm almost at 1 million impressions. So I get my most engagement there, but I get nothing from it, which I know is not all about that, you guys. I'm here to help and support. Yeah, I get it. But it's just interesting to me how that's my most popping app, but nothing comes from it. My next one will be TikTok. So not bad. But my goal is to grow. So if you have a Lemonade, or if you have a TikTok, you can always see my stuff on. But the interesting thing is, Lemonade is like YouTube. You can't use certain music, but somehow I guess people love it. They're not there for the music, huh? So thank y'all for joining me today. I think, depending on what my weekend looks like, I might start bringing in juicing again. I told y'all I needed to take a break from it because it just was becoming a job for me and not something I wanted to do. And I was starting to waste my juices. Like, I wasn't really drinking them because I was tired of doing it. I was really just doing it to come on, to show y'all. And so I decided I would stop if I wasn't going to actually consume it. So now that I've had a break from juicing, I think I'm ready to re-engage that because that's where I get most of my veggies from and my fruits, to be honest, is from juicing. So now that I've taken it, and that's sometimes what you need to do, right? Sometimes you have to pull back from something. That way you can re-engage it and come back with 100% effort. So that's what I had to do with juicing. I'll see how I feel Sunday and make sure I don't have anything planned that day. But I do want to juice again. Yeah. So I'll be bringing that back. I'm looking to bring that back on Sunday. Just so I could talk to y'all about all the different benefits of juicing. I know Tanika, I don't think she's on here. She may be. Oh, then you pop up. I haven't juiced in a few weeks myself. So I know you asked me about it. What was that, yesterday? You asked me about it. I was juicing for a hot little, like for some months, some weeks, well, it was some months. I was juicing. So I'm gonna try to bring that back. It's not something I'm gonna say is back permanently. Like it's not something I'm gonna do every Sunday. But on the Sundays that I feel like doing it, I'll make sure you all know that I'm gonna do it. It's just that, the weekends I try to keep open because I gotta have a life, y'all. And so I want my weekends to feel a little more free. I don't want to feel like I'm just immersed in this. Because because you got to remember, this is my lifestyle too, right? So sometimes it's hard to keep bringing your personal stuff and business, and it just mixes, and then you get tired of it, okay? So I'm trying to keep this interesting for myself. Thank you, Kellis. So yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me for this workout. I will be back on tomorrow. So once again, it's 7:30 on TikTok, 11:30 YouTube. And I'll just keep telling y'all as each day goes by what we got going on the next day, okay? But tomorrow on TikTok, I will be on a little longer. I'll be on there probably for about 2 hours. You definitely have to have a life outside of this, right? Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll just say yeah. Because even when I was in Arizona, y'all, I was waking up at because I was 3 hours ahead of the East Coast, I was waking up at 4 o'clock to work out, to be ready by 4:30 so I could be on by 7:30 by East Coast time, so I keep that consistency. And even though I'm proud of myself for doing that, at the same time, I'm like, girl, this is supposed to be like your vacay. It wasn't really a vacation per se, but it's supposed to be a getaway, right? So I am learning how to incorporate working and being able to travel because I am an entrepreneur. So if I'm not working, guess what? I'm not making any money and bills still got to get paid, right? So I'm trying to figure out how to balance. Hey, Kurt, Teresa was just asking about y'all because we ain't seen none of the fellas on today. She was just asking about y'all. I'm actually getting ready to hop off in a little bit. But we doing good, Kurt. Thank you, Kellis. I really did feel proud of myself. I felt really good for waking up. I didn't realize how many people get up in the mornings to work out. I thought I was going to go down to the gym and have it to myself. And 2 or 3 people walked in, so I couldn't even play music. I didn't want to take over the whole gym. So I just felt like this sucks. And then when I got off, it wasn't as many people on as normal. And I was like, it's probably because my setup's not the same. Some of the work, and I was kind of happy I had heavier weights. So I think some of the workouts I was doing was probably too much for people. Anytime you need a bench or anything like that. So I don't know, y'all. I try to keep my workouts simple to where you just need your dumbbells, but I think sometimes it's just too much, certain workouts. For some reason, y'all don't be messing with leg day. I don't understand why we only want, ladies, we starting to get the fellas now. Normally, fellas really only want to focus on upper body. But I feel like it's my ladies now who are starting to really want to focus on upper body. My Mondays, y'all are really engaged on upper body days. My video analytics is always upper body stuff. The bat wings, the back. Why, girls, we not drama. We just don't want to work legs. But the fellas don't either. Chicken leg. So I'm just trying to get people to understand that we got to balance out the physique. Work them legs as well. I prefer legs over the upper body. Really? Why you well, I see that. Because some women do. That's why I'm confused on my analytics, though. That's why I'm so confused, because I thought more women would prefer the lower body day. Because at one point I wasn't really doing leg day like that. I was only focusing on upper body because my legs are what's weak. My upper body is stronger than my lower body, and that's mostly because of my hip, and just the endometriosis. So that's why I've been trying to work my legs more. So I'm trying to focus on legs, building quads, hamstrings, and glutes. I really want my glutes to sit up a little more, and so I need to start lifting a little heavier. You prefer legs and cardio? Okay, Kurt. Kelly said I need all over. Yeah, that's really what we should be working. That's why I try to make sure I keep my schedule the way it is, where I work upper body cardio, we get leg day, we kind of get a mix in, and on Friday we do full body. So that's why I do my Monday through Friday the way I do, because we're trying to balance it out. You definitely have to have a balanced physique. That's how a lot of people get muscle imbalance, and that's when you start to have certain issues with your body, is when you have an imbalance. Most men don't prefer women who can kick them out. I believe core is best. My legs, I have more strength. Upper body is when I be ready to fight you in my head only. You so funny. Yeah, for women, we are stronger lower body. Like naturally, with us being, just the way our bodies were made, we normally are stronger waist down, and that's because of hips and the way we were made for childbearing and things like that. So normally women will have bigger legs than men. So yeah, I think at one point my legs did have more strength, but even for like American Ninja Warrior, if you really watch that show, you'll see that is a lot of upper body. So I think that's why when I was training for that, that's when I really started focusing on a lot of upper body stuff. Pull up, you gotta make sure you can do some good pull-ups. And at one point, I think it was called Jacob's Ladder on American Ninja Warrior, where if y'all see the show, you'll know what it is, where they have like you gotta climb it like a ladder, right? But you have to move the pole yourself. So you're like doing like that with it, with your feet are on the floor. So yeah, I used to practice that a lot. Or there was one where you just have to climb. It's crazy. So I think my upper bodies became stronger. And then the more and more I got diagnosed with I started learning about my endometriosis and stuff like that, I stopped training lower body. Because when you train lower body, a lot of times you will engage your core a lot more, I think, because you're lifting heavier with lower body. Kelly said that's crazy. But yeah, that's about right though. Most women will have stronger lower bodies. That's accurate. So that's why I want to get mine stronger. I need my body to be balanced more. But y'all see these arms coming through, y'all? That's something. I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna see what my body looked like back in like February. See if I can find some pictures of what my body looked like in February to how it looks now. So I definitely think I'm starting to even see a change with my body. And a lot of times it's harder for us to see it on ourselves because we see ourselves every day, right? But, I mean, y'all noticing it, so it makes me feel better. And to think I'm only using 12, 15 pounds. So that shows y'all that if you just change a few variables when you're working out, that you don't necessarily have to use big weights to accomplish what you want. Yeah, Kurt. And you're like, what? You got height to you, though, too. I know you seen, I guess you ain't seen Teresa in the chat. Oh, she been in the chat the whole time. Let me see. What's the temperature giving right now? Okay, so 71 degrees. I think it's supposed to be a high 79. So I think I mentioned this earlier. Don't forget our step challenge. So if you are doing the step challenge, today's goal is 8,000 steps. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8K. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 10K. I don't want to flex. Muscle up will be good to practice for that. Muscle up takes a lot of work, though. Like, to do a muscle up. But Mike King, it's not rude for you to ask. I just don't want to do it. It's not rude, though. I just don't want to. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So I think that's everything I had to put out to y'all for this week or today in general. It feels good to be back. I'm back in the swing of things for sure, y'all. So this week I will consistently be on here. I'm not out of town. Yeah, I'm good this week. Your girl trying to get out a little more, y'all. Your girl trying to get out a little more. So my weekends might be taking up a little more. Okay? I'm getting a social life, y'all. Kurt, you always got some female problems. We need to have a like red table talk. So we can, one of these days we'll have relationship talk. Like maybe tomorrow we'll talk about relationship stuff a little bit. Cause Kellis, who else was married for a long time when we were on here? But I know Kellis, you been married for a long time. So yeah, you be giving us these, you give us some good tips on how we get there. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but yeah. But all right, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope y'all have a good week. Join me tomorrow. We're walking and talking. We can talk about whatever y'all want to tomorrow. Was it Teresa? Okay, it was Teresa. Okay, it was Teresa. I couldn't. How I forget you, Teresa? The nigga said, Kurt, not you the drama. Right. Right. He talking about us women. He be the main one with drama in his chat. That is hilarious. So this is what we're gonna do. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about relationship stuff and we'll talk fitness. So we'll start off with fitness and we'll end with a little bit of relationship stuff because working out is therapy. So let's talk about it. I mean, I'm happy right now, so I ain't got nothing to really discuss with y'all. I'm happy. So we ain't gonna talk too much about my stuff because the minute you start being happy, guess what? It all comes tumbling down. So I ain't gonna tell y'all too much of my business. Just know I'm a sister's happy, okay? So all right, y'all, have a good week. See y'all tomorrow, 7:30 or 11:30. You pick which time you want to see your girl. We walking and talking. We're gonna talk about some fitness and we're gonna some nutrition and some relationship stuff, okay? So Kurt, be on here tomorrow so you can tell us about your drama. All right, y'all.